Live. I got tonight, Mr. Mon and myself. We are going to take a look at the NLC MMA Rankings.
Let's do it.
Eric, what's up, man?
What up, bud?
All right, so we took a look at this. I just went through and highlighted some of the guys that are going to be fighting soon on the next two cards that we have booked so far. Also, this isn't, before we get into it, the rankings is not just us saying this person will beat this person. That's not how it works. It's literally a ranking system. It's a lot of it's going to play in, like your record here plays a lot into it, and what have you done lately plays a lot into it. So, and it's not just your overall record. Some of these guys, their overall record might not be updated completely on my list, but the league record should be accurate. Let's get into it. I'm going to share my screen. Boom. Okay, first off, we are at the flyweight division. We do not have a champion currently. We got some guys chasing the belt. I know Mr. Coon is wanting it. Mr. Vaughn is wanting it, but yeah, so we got Joey Thomas, ranked number 1, former, I believe he wrestled for WVU. He's a dangerous guy in this division. He has a win over Noah Hodges. That was, I believe, 2-3 months ago. Well, yeah, just two months and like 3 days ago. Mm-hmm. Mitchell Vaughn at number 2, 3-5 overall, but he's 2-1 here at New York. And then Eric Coon.
Those two guys.
Eric Coon, yeah. Yeah, so these guys are fighting November 9th. Eric Coon versus Mitchell Vaughn fighting November 9th. We haven't announced anything yet, but it's on the card. So Coon has probably had 5 or 6 fights scheduled here. People just keep pulling out, man. I mean, just for whatever reason, he keeps losing fights. He just has some really bad luck. He's got two MMA fights in with after having 5 or 6 scheduled.
Yeah, I've seen him at all the events here in the last few months, and he's always like, Eric, I'm going to find me a guy who stays in there. And Mitchell Vaughn is definitely that guy. This is a rematch, actually, so
Mitchell beat Eric in his debut. I believe Mitch at the time, it was Mitch's 6th fight, I believe, and Eric's 1st, but it was like Eric's 3rd fight scheduled. So we just had to get him with somebody who would show up, and Mitch showed up. Mitch took the win. I believe, he came and out wrestled Eric for a few rounds and took the win.
Coon was looking good early on in the stand-up, tagged Mitch with a clean 1-2, and from that moment, Mitch kind of went for the wrestling and was able to control the rest of the fight there.
Yep. All right, I'm going to move on to bantamweight. So we do not have a bantamweight champ either. Got some good guys up here at the top. Looking at it, some of the flyweight division is at the top of this one, but
kind of more of the same.
See, so we got Chance Grillet, 4-5 overall. He's 3-1 here. His last appearance, that was his last MMA appearance. He fought kickboxing here this month. Was it this month? No, last month. Last month, 7/24. Okay, yeah. So Chance Grillet, number 1. And then behind him, it's Mitch Vaughn at number 2. Mitch has wins over Preston and Eric. So Preston and Eric trained together at Category 5, Jiu-Jitsu. At number 5, we have Caden Armstrong, who made his debut June 29th against Jonathan McClellan, who's ranked right behind him. And then Michael McClendon, Brittany Vaughn, Landon Knoll. Landon's going to be, this is another thing I didn't mention. This isn't everybody that's ever fought here. This is the people who fought MMA here in the last 2 years. So Landon, if he doesn't fight in the next couple months, he's dropping off the rankings in December. So he's had 1 fight, and it was almost 2 years ago.
You have somebody ranked at number 15 there.
Yeah, so I threw Johnny on here. Johnny hasn't fought for New Line yet, but he is fighting here November 9th against Preston Starcher.
Okay.
So 3-5 versus 2-5 should be a pretty good match. But yeah, I didn't want to throw Johnny up in the rankings just because he hasn't fought here. But he has signed the contract. He's going to be here November 9th against Preston Starcher.
Should be a good fight.
Yeah.
Starcher, he's like you said, he's another one of those guys that trains out of a C5, great gym with Coon and with Starcher, the other Starcher brother.
Sheldon, yep. They got a lot of kickboxers.
Yeah.
So that's another video for another day. Let's move on up to featherweight. So 145, we have Griffin Bruno, number 1, 3-0 overall, 1-0 here. His only fight here was he beat Chase Thomas, who was our champ. That was in June. So he will be defending the title November 9th against Sheldon Starcher. Sheldon's coming off of a big win. He's the first guy to ever knock out Sam Kinker, who's down at number 6. But yeah, Sheldon's the first man to knock him out, but he was the first man to drop him with punches, period. That was a big task there. Yeah, let's see. Sheldon did fight here in May. I think it was kickboxing, but let me update that. Yeah.
You got Zuri McAllister right behind him at number 7. Not seen him at the New Line Cage in quite some time, it looks like.
Yeah, actually, I think his fight here. I'm thinking it was before that. I'm thinking it was like 21. I think it was December of 2021 or November of 2021. But he's boxed here. That fight in November of 22 was a boxing match he had against Brendan Kelly for the belt. Zuri is a pretty good boxer. Yeah, we skipped over a couple guys here. I mean, at number 1, Luke Martin. I don't think these are right. These guys are actively fighting a lot. But Luke Martin, 1-0. He beat Sheldon Starcher here back in March at Boyd County. Luke is a former national. Where'd that come from?
Out of nowhere.
Luke's a former, I believe, D2 national wrestling champion. And then behind him, number 2, Noah Kiska. I don't know his current record, but 1-0 here. He fought back in was it May? Man, that was May of 23.
I don't know a lot of this.
So
we have too many events.
We've had a lot.
3 events last month.
We've had a lot. I'm still mentally recovering from that. But yeah, Noah's really good, man. I'd love to get either one of these guys back. I believe Luke's about to go pro. Noah might be going pro too. No, hell, Noah might already be pro. But yeah, so Chase Thomas, Chance Grillet right behind him. That would be actually they did fight. That was who Chase beat for the belt. He beat Chance. That was a good fight. Yeah, then Sheldon, Sam Kinker, Zuri McAllister, Joe Eggleston, Jonathan Wood, Timmy Likens, John McClung, Brittany Vaughn, Fritz Doreska, and why is JoJo on there twice? Okay.
She's ranked everywhere, ain't she?
Brittany's all over the place. So moving to lightweight. So current champion is Griffin Key, 2-1 here. He just beat John Norman a couple weeks ago to win the belt.
Yeah, that was a really
so
impressive.
Devin Stanley had the belt, but he won the belt. He won the interim belt in November. No, he won the interim belt in September last year. And then he fought Jason Wilson to unify the belt in November.
Yep.
And has decided to take some time away from fighting. So I don't know when we'll see Devin again, but one of his best friends in the world, Griffin Key, has the belt. So I doubt we will ever see that fight, nor would I want to see that fight. Those guys are really good friends. But yeah, two really good guys at the top. Maybe we'll see Devin jump up to welterweight because he's got some size, man. 155 is a really rough cut for Devin.
Yeah, he's definitely a bigger.
Yeah, he would do well up there. His striking is very advanced. His wrestling is very good. His jiu-jitsu is very good. He puts it all together really well. He's not like the absolute best at anything, but he puts it all together so seamless. So he's got a ton of potential. Yeah, hopefully we see Devin back soon. He's the man. Let's see. So down number 2, John Norman. He's 1-1 here. He had a big knockout win in May, and then he fought here last month with Griffin and got caught in a guillotine. First time I've ever seen John go for a takedown. The man Griffin locked that thing in tight. Then we have Trevor Ricard. He's 0-1 here, lost to John Norman. Then let's see, rounding this out, a lot of these guys haven't fought in a while. Andrew Packard, Travis Schneider, David Mullins, Caleb Crabtree, Isaac Gerald, Austin Jules, and Kyle Vanderland. So a few of these guys are going to be dropping off the rankings soon. Haven't fought in a long time.
You have a fight very soon to stay in the rankings.
David Mullins, come back. Kyle Vanderland, come back. Yeah, come back. Stay in the rankings, guys. Move up to welterweight. Why do I keep thinking we have a welterweight champ? I don't think we do.
I was just wondering. I thought we did too.
Wait, okay, it's on the line soon. I don't know why I kept thinking we do, but Czar Parrish, our number 1 contender at welterweight. I think he might be 5-0 now, but he's 3-0 here. Czar Parrish will be fighting Peyton Hughes, who is 4-1 from Hybrid MMA. They're going to be fighting in December at our Lexington card, December 7th. Peyton is he's a former champion at B2. That was a big league that folded. B2 was really good, man. Put on some high quality events all over the country. But Peyton was their welterweight champion, and it's gonna be really cool to see him come here. I'm not sure how the style is going to play out. You know, Czar is an elite wrestler. His striking has came along. When we first saw Czar come over, he was a wrestler, and now he's an MMA.
For sure. His skills have definitely gotten better on the feet. Like you said, first couple of times we saw him, he was just taking everybody down, and now he's definitely the fight he had with Griffin. He showed some good stand-up skills in that fight.
I need to add. There's somebody missing from here. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna throw him right here. Just realized that. Travis Abner's missing. So that's a big fight we have coming up here. So number 4, Ricky Lobato, is fighting number 8, Travis Abner, November 9th here at Boyd County. It's going to be a really good fight, man. Travis is a hell of a wrestler. Really strong, powerlifter type of guy. Ricky is pretty well-rounded. Jiu-jitsu seems to be his thing, but, man, his striking was looking really good. It kind of shocked me. I didn't expect him to have that kind of striking, his first time out. But he looked good, man.
Travis Abner, too, the first time we ever saw him ragdolling guys. Like you said, he's very wrestling heavy. Was it Will Armstead? Was his first?
Yeah.
Yeah, Will Armstead, man. That was a hell of a fight. And from the very beginning of it, Armstead was just looking to, like, old school Brock Lesnar suplex. And he did it like 3 times in that fight.
Both of these guys made their MMA debut against Armstead, and they were both great fights. Armstead's a guy. He's I believe he broke an ankle. Maybe he had a few injuries, man, back to back. So Armstead's out for a bit. Armstead, I'm telling you, He's 0-5, but I'm gonna tell you he's the best 0-5 fighter I've ever seen. Period. And he won't take an easy fight. There's been times I've offered Will Armstead fights, and he just says no. That's too easy. No, I'll hurt that guy. He's not looking for anything easy. But I'm like, Will, you're at this point you're 0-5. Commissions are going to stop approving your fights. We got to give you something. He's wanting to fight the top dogs, but I don't think we can do that for him.
Props to him for wanting to, to fight the guy that he thinks is better than him each time and to try to level up his own skill set. So
he's challenging himself, and he wants to do it. He wants to be a pro fighter one day. He said he's not going to do that if he's out here beating up soup cans. So he wants some hard fights
for sure.
He's had 5 of them. Let's see. So I believe we skipped a few names there. Eli Hawkins, man, we haven't seen him lately. Eli's really good. Griffin Key, our lightweight champ. Griffin does like to fight up at welterweight. He doesn't like cutting weight, so he doesn't mind fighting up a little bit. I could see Griffin potentially chasing after that 170 belt as well. I believe that depends on what his boy Devin does, if Devin comes back and goes for it. But yeah, so Griffin Key there, number 3, Ricky Lobato 4, Luke Lego, number 5. I believe Luke moved away. I don't know if we'll see him again.
He moved away, North Carolina or something.
Yeah. We may see him. I don't know what he moved away for work. I'm not sure if if he's still training or not. But here, we got Cole Ward, Tyrone Kenshin fighting number 6 versus number 7. We got a couple of good fights here. Number 6 versus number 7.
Yeah.
And number 4 versus number 8, both on the same event here in November 9th.
Number 6 and number 7. I like them both, but I kind of hope they just double knock each other out.
These are 2 guys you've spent some time in the ring with.
They got to win over me. So. Double knockout.
Yeah. So yeah, you had a pretty good outing with Cole, and then he got you with a guillotine at the end, and you and Tyrone just had a war.
Yeah, they both just kicked my butt.
So let's see, rounding out the bottom. Yeah, Andrew Packard, Evan Atkins, Sam Abdikadrov, Will Armstead, Isaac Gerald. That's a deep division, man. Even all the way down to Isaac. Isaac's number 14. Isaac's not bad. Isaac is not bad. Isaac's a tough guy.
You should make me number 14. I'm not fighting any of those guys. Like you said, it's a deep division, man. All those guys are killers. Every one of them.
Everybody here is good. Lucas Kahn should be coming in soon to the same division. He had a grappling match with us recently. He didn't understand the rules completely and caused himself to lose in overtime. The EBI overtime rules. Yeah.
I remember that now.
Yeah. He let go of the other guy, but didn't realize that helped the other guy out.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's see here. Moving up to middleweight. Let's see. We don't have a middleweight champ. Got a big dog at the top, Jeffrey Magan. He's got more fights than this now, but wait, that's not right. He's 1-0 here. So he fought here one time. He beat Chase Stafford. It was a light heavyweight fight, but he beat Chase Stafford here back May of 23. So we got Eli Hawkins, number 2, Cole Ward, Tyrone. They're fighting. Yeah, so really, they're fighting that middleweight. So we got our 3 and 4 middleweights fighting each other. Both guys are carrying a loss to Eli Hawkins, who's sitting there at number 2. RJ Baldridge, 1-0. Travis Abner, Devin Williams, Hunter Dennis, Edward Petway. Petway's probably going to be fighting November. We don't have a match, but we got a couple ideas, huh? Hunter Dennis is wanting on that card, so he's wanting back. He's wanting to come back.
Yeah, I just sent you a message, Hunter. So message me back.
I feel like I'm missing somebody. Demetrius Terry, where's he at?
He wants on.
I got him on light heavyweight.
He wants on that.
I need to add Demetrius here. Yeah. All right, Demetrius Terry, number 10. Hey, this might be a good fight right here. At Petway Terry, that'd be a good match. Or Petway versus Dennis. Both of those, or even Dennis versus Petway. Good fights all around. Yeah, Hayden Griffin. What's up with Hayden, man? Where's he at?
He is taking off for boot camp. Or
okay.
Something along those lines. I talked to him about a month ago, and he was taking off for boot camp. He was just in town for a brief 4 to 6 weeks or something like that over the summer, but he's about to take back off.
Okay.
We might not see him until 2025.
Gotcha. All right. Rounding it out, we got Joey Weaver, Preston Dyer, Armstead, Sean Martin Jr., Nicholas Lyons, Josiah Pride, Toro Bays, and Logan Walls done at number 19. Let's see, moving on to light heavyweight, we got Jordan Luna at the top.
Mr. Luna.
Jordan recently picked up a win over Ryan Bryant at NLC 27, and so hopefully we get Jordan back. I think we'll probably see him at NLC 31, I would imagine, at Lexington. Need to figure out Megan would be awesome if we can line that one up. Megan is a freaking killer. See, Rob Ryan's probably looking to get back in there. I need to fix Walker Keaton's record here. I updated one heavyweight, not there. All right, yeah. So Megan, Ryan Bryant. Ryan's really good. Just picked up the first loss of his career over Luna. That was a really good fight. I believe it ended up in a 4th round. Was that an arm triangle? I think.
I can't remember, man. It's been a couple of months ago. And like I said, a couple of months ago was like 4 or 5 events ago, man. So many fights.
That was actually that was less than a month ago.
Still, so many.
Three events ago. 3 events ago, but it was like 29, 30 days.
It was a month ago, but 3 events ago.
A few weeks ago, yeah. 4 weeks ago. So, Chase Stafford over here, number 4. He hasn't been around a while. What's his last fight? Yeah, May of 23. Feels like forever. It's just been like a year.
I think.
Yeah,
we might see him back in there, maybe November or December, though.
Yeah, he's been talking to us. Hawkins. This man is in 3 different weight classes.
He's a beast.
He walks around like 195, maybe cuts to 170, so he's kind of fights all over the place. Dustin Cooper 2-0. I believe Dustin has hung it up. He's helping a lot of these youth wrestlers and stuff now. So he's in his 40s. I believe he's hung it up.
Yeah, doing the stuff.
Keaton Jones, he reached out recently. I believe he's coming back. Demetrius Terry, Hunter Dennis, Ben Yokers.
Benny Boy just messaged me the other day saying that he is on the comeback. So look for him late this year, probably the start of next year.
Nice. Get Ben and Lamont Askew in there together, man. That'd be a good match. Yeah, so Ben, Dylan White, who just picked up a win over Ricardo Rodriguez. Lamont Askew, who had a really tough outing. His debut was with Walker Keaton. Mm-hmm. When Lamont reached out, I told him, like, at the time, he was really wanting to fight, but I only had one other guy available in this weight class. I was like, man, the only guy I have is Walker Keaton. I believe Walker was 3-1 at the time. I'm like, or 2-1 or 3-1. I was like, man, I mean, it's not ideal to throw you in here for your first time with this guy, but he said he'll take it. He just wanted to fight. He didn't care who it was. He wanted to get in and test the skills, and he fought Walker Keaton. Hurt his shoulder like right at the start of the fight, so he didn't really get to show much. But he said his shoulder's good. He's training. He'll be back. So we got a few other guys. Michael Shearer, man, he's had a string of injuries just back to back. Every time he heals up from one thing, he gets hurt something else.
Yeah.
Nicholas Lyons and Ricardo Rodriguez. But December do have Lamont Askew versus John Hughes. John is with Hybrid MMA in Lexington, and we've seen a lot of their guys around. So moving on to heavyweight, we're near the end here.
Big dudes.
So, yeah, the big boys. Michael Delosier, our champ. He just beat Walker Keaton for the title less than a month ago. He told me he's a light heavyweight. He normally fights 205, so he didn't. He's not a big guy. He's a big guy, but he's not a big heavyweight. So he may be looking to get that champ status. He had his eye on Brown Bryant versus Jordan Luna last month.
All right.
But so Michael Delosier, our heavyweight champion. Behind him, Walker Keaton, Chaz Blevins, Dustin Poulin, Joe Perry, Dan Hansen, Nicholas Fisher, Antonio Robinson, Dylan White, Dakota Begley, Ronnie Schultz, and Ricardo Rodriguez.
All right.
So Ricardo is trying to get on this next card. I don't know if Dakota is going to do MMA again. He's thinking about it. He's talking about doing some grappling. Dylan White just fought.
Antonio Robinson, he's trying to fight anybody.
Yeah. He's wanting kickboxing. He's not too concerned with MMA. Yeah, Fisher is about to drop off the rankings. He hasn't fought in a while. Same with Dan Hansen. See? Yeah, we haven't had a lot going on at heavyweight. We still don't have a lot going on at heavyweight. No heavyweight fights on the schedule right now. Heavyweight division has not been as active as others.
Super
heavyweight.
Maybe I should quit all this cutting weight nonsense and just start bulking up.
I mean, yeah, you're almost there now. You're 10 pounds away. You're 10 pounds away from being a heavyweight.
Shut up.
I can see you, little 5'7", going up against Delosier, who's coming in at like 6'5". It'll be interesting.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
Maybe.
Yeah, that rounds out all of our MMA.
That was only 3 yawns we got from Keith. So not bad. Not bad. Not bad of a sit.
Yeah, 28 minutes in. So, yeah. Took us 28 minutes to go through these rankings. That's why we're not doing the boxing and kickboxing today. We'll do all that later.
Yeah,
but
I think it'll take a second. Kickboxing.
Yeah, we got rankings for. I mean, we got our jiu-jitsu rankings, women's jiu-jitsu. We got everything.
This
we got a lot to talk about.
This November 9th card, man, it's shaping up. A lot of names in there are in red. All those guys are fighting here November 9th, and that's going to be. It's shaping up to be a hell of a card.
Yeah. Let's see. November 9th is going to be a good one.
Yep.
But, yeah. Eric, I believe that's all I got, man. You see, I'm tired. Been a long day. Cutting some grass, cleaning the garage out.
Go to sleep.
Your boy is tired. Yeah, it's bedtime.
All right.
Your boy is tired. And I got to go edit some of these videos from the last couple of events, get them up. Yeah, hopefully my lip gets swollen down. Just had some work done. Had a little root canal. My lip's all swollen up. Feels weird. Doesn't look.
I thought maybe you was talking about you got some fillers or something. I was gonna say it looks nice.
It feels like I'm looking at myself on the screen. I'm like, it doesn't look weird, but it feels really weird. I feel like I can't hardly talk right now. But yeah.
All right. Well, everybody, thanks for sticking in there with us, and we will see you all November 9th.
Thanks for watching.